At this point, around 4:40 this morning, we received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total as a result of this. 3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene. So we are working to learn what led up to the shooting, motive. You can see behind me a lot of officers are here. They are talking with witnesses. They are looking for video as it pertains to the shooting. As far as the people that are at local hospitals, we are working to get an update on their condition. It seems like they will survive their injuries, but again, that's very early in the investigation. Those are really the details that I have at this point as we're unfolding and getting updates. I'll take a couple of questions for what I can't say.
Jude, were these guests at the hotel, do you know, that were staying here with some kind of beef or rivalry?
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
Can you say anything about the guests that were staying in the hotel? Did they have to be evacuated, or were they told to stay in place after the incident this morning?
Part of the investigation, I don't think so, because of what time it happened. At this point, guests are waking up and we're updating them and we are assisting them with anything that they need assistance with at this time. But it didn't happen inside the hotel. It was in the parking lot.
And so, do you know how many suspects there were? How many people had guns?
Part of the investigation, we're hoping to be able to figure that part out, as well as get a description of the suspects so that we can get that information out to you. But I can tell you that there are cameras here and our officers are working to view all of the cameras and talk with people, who might have seen anything or heard anything. And I think that's the biggest thing at this point. We always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure.
What a way to go out, because how we found you was exactly the way that you died. Let's run it.
Jack said the 2 brothers were out with Royale Smith and Jacoby Grover Tuesday night, celebrating Smith's birthday, when the celebration turned to tragedy. Police say the men were all riding together in this car on Town Center Parkway when people in another car that pulled up beside them started shooting at them. Kenyatta Bullard, who goes by the nickname Ace, was the only person in the car who survived the attack. A family friend says Kenyatta Bullard is an aspiring rap artist. His younger brother, Trevon, goes by the name Quan. He had just graduated from Richview High School last week. Kashawn Price graduated with him. He says he learned about Trevon's death through social media.
I went on my Instagram, it was all over my feed. It was crazy.
Jacoby Grover was a standout football player at University Christian High School. He graduated last year. His former high school coach only had good things to say about him.
He was a good kid. Didn't really have any issues with him. He was always smiling. All his teammates loved him.
Now, as we have said earlier on, police do believe that this was not a random act. In fact, detectives have gone on to say that they believe this shooting was the result of an ongoing dispute between 2 groups. Reporting live, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Damn.
Tampa, Florida. 1 person was killed and 3 were hospitalized after a shooting in a hotel parking lot in Tampa. Tampa Bay police are investigating a shooting that happened around 4:40 a.m. Sunday in the parking lot of a Holiday Inn, Tampa North on East Fowler Avenue. Public information officer for Tampa Police, Joan Lewis Police, said at a news conference this morning that 2 cars were shot at, with a total of 4 people being shot.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM FOOLIO booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz. Hold on.
You must have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shots in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time. It's lit. Oh, God. Yeah. We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
Breaking news, police say 4 people have been shot at a Temple Terrace Holiday Inn. Tampa police are still on scene of this fatal shooting. 8 Your Side's Chloe Sparks is joining us live with new information. Chloe, what's the update?
Stacy, this is the Holiday Inn Hotel right across the street from USF, the Tampa campus. We just spoke with police officials who tell us that 4 people were shot here in the parking lot, and one of those people died here on the scene. The other 3 people are currently at the hospital. Now, police say they received a 911 call to McKinley and Fowler Avenue around 4:40 this morning. They say that they were told 4 people were shot. Again, 3 of them transported to the hospitals, 1 dead on the scene. They believe that those 3 other people will survive. Now, they're trying to find out what led up to the shooting. What was the motive? They're looking for video. They're looking for any surveillance cameras outside this hotel, or maybe any guests that maybe saw or heard what happened. They're trying to interview any witnesses. We're told they actually are letting people into the hotel right now. They're all actually being escorted by police as this whole entire parking lot is blocked off with crime scene tape. Now, we're told that these hotel guests should not feel like their safety is at risk because there are so many police officers out here. But again, they're out here trying to find out how many suspects they're looking for, and then again to get that suspect or suspects in custody. They said that it seems like those people who were involved in this shooting were coming to this hotel to get a room. It's unclear whether they were staying at this Holiday Inn. But again, 4 people shot in this parking lot behind me, 3 of those people injured, and 1 of them dead. We'll continue to work with police to find out more information this morning and report it back to you here on News Channel 8. Reporting live in Temple Terrace, Chloe Sparks, 8 on your side.
Now, all of his ops are all dissing. Wow, Jackson rapper FOOLIO may have passed away, his girlfriend confirmed. Laughing emojis. This stuff funny to you too. Laughing emojis. Bye-bye. You okay? You breathing? What happened to bro? He with God. Laughing emojis.
Y'all took my boyfriend from me. I hate y'all and I won't be the only one crying. Shut up, B. You don't know who your daddy is. You don't know if he a snitch or dead. You been sucking young niggas' D's since you got out of prison and shit. You ain't even had nothing to do with from the jump, just chasing a name. You literally was DMT with niggas from 45th, homeboy Hopper.
Real street nigga. I ain't going out like FOOLIO. Dirty. B, shut up. You literally not on EMF thing. Get that raggedy ass AR, sorry, you YouTube ass bitch, or go to Jacksonville. I need some Za and Don Julio. I went on the girl's on Twitter to see if she ever posted about him on October the 7th, 2023 when he got shot. I didn't find anything because she didn't start posting until February of this year. So if we take her as a credible source and not the mom who spoke originally about her son getting shot, all right, so be it. FOOLIO is dead. So
They shouldn't even have to buck it out. They already did so much damage to each other.
What would you guys want to say to Young and Ace, if you could say something to them?
Quit the violence. My mom, know your mom. Just quit the violence. Like, we don't want to get into this, and especially when we live close to your block. That's not real good.
And also, I feel like y'all need to stop all this violence talking about each other's dead relatives. Because I know in some part of your heart, you feel messed up. Just how I said I wasn't on no side. Like, when I heard them talk about how Baby got on the floor and he was crawling, screaming, please don't shoot me, it was sad because you laughed at it like it was a joke. Death is not a joke. Death is something you don't want to play with. Because when you die, you're gone. Let me tell you somewhere to go at. Go on Moncrief Road on the north side. They got so much shootings, bro. That's exactly. Baby got killed in 45th Street and Hilltop. You go to Hilltop, you're going to find somewhere. Cause
We're going to go to Hilltop Apartments right now.
You for real? Don't. I won't do that.
We're here at Hilltop Village Apartments.
I was watching this YouTuber, Brandon Buckingham.
I know I'm not supposed to say that, but how long do we pretend? Now, I hope he's not dead. Let's understand that. But so what? But when we met FOOLIO, what was he doing? What was he so touted and known for? Dissing people for dying on their birthday, right?
Happy birthday, 23. Blow your counters out. Dead bitch.
All right, cool. So, this is what I will say. Sometimes you get what you're asking for, man. FOOLIO was smart enough to have his concealed carry weapons permit so he could carry legally. But what he didn't understand is, as though you grow in old age and get older and stuff like that, you're supposed to become wiser. His last Instagram post, as far as stories go, that wasn't really what gave him up. That's half the pieces. FOOLIO literally showed us the car that he was in.
Brand new arts, I don't know what these niggas created and shit. Slide through.
I believe that car right there is the exact car that you see in the thumbnail. When you say you're slipping, right? Whenever we say we're slipping, we say that because it's in direct correlation to people stepping on ice and almost falling. Why? Because you're supposed to be aware of your surroundings. You shouldn't even be there. That's where in the hood what we call it slipping.
Has been shot 4 times on 4 different occasions in the past 8 years.
He got caught slipping and unfortunately paid the price. Bro, he was out there at 4 a.m. more than likely smoking weed. You inviting all type of people you don't know to your damn birthday and all that stuff and everything in Florida. FOOLIO, you, as far as what I understand, you were one of the biggest ops. So I don't understand it. You have enemies. So I don't understand it. You made more enemies with your songs than you did with fans, it seems. Now, that's obviously not telling the truth, but you see what I'm saying. When we look at it, when we look at the youth, when we look at these individuals, when we look at these people that play these type of games, bruh, we should feel sad. We should feel sad that this youngin did not care for his life. We should feel sad that this youngin did not value his life, that he didn't care. Because if he cared enough, then what the hell? Why would you operate that way? Or do we blame ourselves? Do we blame ourselves? He got the views when he was dissing, when he was doing regular songs and just rapping, the views wasn't there. Nobody cared when he was putting out just regular songs, rapping and all that stuff. They started to care when he started dissing. So the same stuff that people are saying like myself was the same stuff that got him his notoriety, his spotlight, getting shot at a couple of times. He got a big old hole blown in his foot that I can't show, but it's pretty disgusting, and did not learn his lesson. Or do we just say this is the way of the world and this is Darwin's theory? Part of me says, bruh, it's sad youngin couldn't just wise up, get the hell out of there, move somewhere else, enjoy yourself, diss from the comfort of your home, because it ain't gonna matter, because people ain't gonna come to your home if you're out of state. I don't care what they say. Or do we say divine intervention? Do we say he got what he deserved? Do we say this is full circle? I don't know. You tell me what you say. Subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified, share to keep your people aware, and I'll catch you on the next one. We do have the video still gonna drop tonight because I think it's very important.